Bonsai Bloke, go! Today guys, really exciting video. A lot to say, a lot to do. Really excited. So, in the last video you would have heard me talk about how I ordered a few things online to help increase the quality of the videos. So, pretty excited to share what I've got today. First time I've got it, and I'm pretty excited. Also, my brother and my sister-in-law and a couple of nephews got me a present for my 40th, which is this Aussie Bonsai Bloke clock. And that is actually one of my trees, my hawthorn, believe it or not. So there you go, pretty sweet. I'll show you a close-up of that one. So we'll show you that one first. A bit of a show and tell. Bit of a show and tell day today, guys. Okay. So look at that. That's my hawthorn. And then look at this clock. Look at the second hand go around. It's super smooth. It just cruises around. Wow. I'm so happy with that. Bloody awesome. Cheers, guys, for that, because I'm super wrapped with that. So you guys are going to see the time behind me now while I'm filming, and then when I'm not filming I'll put it away so it doesn't get dusty and dirty. So that's pretty cool. Next thing, guys, okay, I've had a few complaints about my sound quality and about, you know, people think my voice is a bit crap, so I thought, oh, I'll just have a bit of a look online, and I found this Rode Wireless Go 2, and it comes with the receiver that you plug into your phone or computer or camera, and it comes with two transmitters or mics. And what happens is you turn them on and it talks to transmitter. So I'll turn them on just to show you. Okay, so the lights are on up there. Comes with a wind muff. Turn this on here. Did it turn on? Oh, I'm pushing the bottom button. You know, you can see I only just got it, got no idea. Top button, power. Hold it in. Right, so now that's actually recording already. Has its own recording in here. Goes to this. Now, on the Samsung phone, you just use your normal C to C connection. And when you plug in this transmitter, see if the voice changes. Okay guys, that was super unexpected. But what happened is it turned the camera off. So, if I talk in this one, hello, testing, 1, 2, 3. I'm now, I hope, talking into this mic here. But it doesn't come with just one mic, which goes to your transmitter. There's a transmitter. It actually comes with two. It's one on my leg here. And now, on that, I've got a Rode lavalier mic, clips onto my shirt, and if I turn this one here on, okay, so that one should be on. So this one here should work now. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Testing 1, 2, 3. So yeah, pretty cool. I can turn this one here off now because you don't need two going. I'll just have the one on my leg down here with a mic plugged into it, going up to my voice up here, and I can see here, every time I talk, it comes on here. And you can adjust your gain and your loss down here on the bottom. And that one's to go between different modes and stuff as far as mute and stuff for the mics, but I can turn this one here off. I'll turn you off, boy. Okay, so that one's off. We don't need that one. We don't need that many going. What have I learnt with these in this very short time that I've had them is when I researched it, I thought I had to go and get a C to the whatever that cable is that plugs in the hang on. Okay. I thought I had to get USB-C to that style of plug, but the female version of it. So I wasted $20 getting that for my phone, and I was told that I needed the proper Samsung one, not a fake one, or it wouldn't work. But that's not true. I've just got the C to C charger for my phone to the charger, and it's working absolutely perfectly out of the connection on the C port of the Rode receiver. So I've got a transmitter here. So that's pretty cool. So wow, you know, I hope it makes a difference, guys. I hope you guys like it. One thing I have worked out, guys, is the quality is really good, but it gets way too loud and you get this ringing in your ear. So I've worked out that I've had to actually go to pro mode on the video, turn the phone sensitivity down to almost nothing, as far as I could turn it down on the decibel, then put the mic here through this one here. I had to put the decibels on pretty low as well, and it works out pretty good. If I didn't do all of that, I worked out what would happen. It would just distort. So yeah, so a bit of a learning curve, you know. But I'll tell you what, within half an hour, admittedly I watched a few YouTube videos last night just to get an idea, but within half an hour I had the app on my computer, app on my phone. I can change all the settings on these things on my phone. Within half an hour I can do that, and then if an old dumb bloke like me can do that with no sense of technology at all in my brain, then a lot of people could do it, I reckon. So pretty cool. So the old wireless go-to from Rode seems to be a winner. The only thing I've got to have a look at now is I do have another Rode mic, which I would love to be able to use in super windy conditions. So should I plug it in and see if it works? I don't know. I'm not sure if I can get it to plug in, but we'll have a look. Have a look. Mic, directional, by the way. And hey Sam, I was going to put the plastic thing in there and then connect that to my mic. What an idiot. I got to put this here, sock on, okay, and then connect that. So let's see if we can do that. So what I've got to do is I've got to unplug it here. When you unplug it there, this mic takes over. Now let's see if we can't pinner. Okay, I take it out, it works, put it in. Nothing. So, okay, so it looks like that's a 3-pin, this is a 2-pin, so I'd have to get a 2-pin to 3-pin adapter. Not sure how that'll work, but anyway, that's alright. Interesting stuff. Yeah, because here I've got a 3-pin as well. 3-pin to 3-pin. Oh, that's okay. So I don't have my big windsock, but I do have these Rhodes Okay, so basically what I figured out is I'll use this mic here normally. When I go out in the wind, okay, when I head out in the wind, I've pretty well decided that this here is going to be useless, and I'm going to have to go with a sock like this on top of this little mic. Unplug that cord and then put that on my shirt. So when I head out into wind, I think I'll just have to do that, and then I'll just have that out there. So hopefully that sound quality is still okay too. It's just interesting. I'm doing a bit of an experiment video, you know, all this stuff going on. Pretty exciting, pretty new to me. Really sort of like an experiment video, but yeah, pretty cool, pretty fun. And hopefully it does improve my videos. So if anyone's out there that's doing YouTube that doesn't know about these wireless go-tos and you think this sounds pretty good, mind you, I do have a voice for, you know, for sign language, but according to some people, but we'll see how we go. So now what we want to do, basically we've shown you the clock, which is bloody awesome from the brother, shown you my new toys here, and don't worry, I've got a couple new toys on the way as well. Another new toy which I haven't got yet, but I will show you that. But I thought what we could do now is a quick range test on these Rode wireless go-tos. Ah, bloody beauty. Right, we're going to do a range test. So I'm going to walk miles that way and see what happens. So they say 250 meters. Let's see what happens. I might take this off my belt and just hold it up so it's in direct line with the receiver. And there's also a blue light on here, and if it starts blinking, it means my reception's going. So let's see how far we can go. Okay. Does not give you a feed at all. That way, if on top of whatever video you got, and then you can mute your original footage, not footage, but original audio. Whew, fly in my face. When it starts to drop out, okay, it says it's solid. You guys should be able to hear me right now. I'll wave. Hello! Hello! Hold up the stout. Okay, so that's it. So it would be at least 200 meters, I reckon. Possibly more, but at least 200 meters. When are you ever going to go that far from your video? Unless you got someone following you, unless you're surfing, and I don't think these things are waterproof, by the way. Unless you're surfing out in the surf and you got someone on the beach videoing you and you're talking to the person on the beach, I really don't see a need to go 200 meters away, but it is a cool feature that you can. Okay, so anyway, I'll see you guys back close to the camera. Right, okay, so I got it clipped in my pocket now because I'm close enough. I don't have to try and hold it to face the receiver, you know. But okay, is it still recording? Yep, says it is. So there you go. There is a distance test on the Rode Wireless Go 2. Let's get to bonsai, what we came for. Cheers, guys. Okay, guys, I just wanted to show you something else. Gas is on. Bottom of the smoker. Gas is on down there. Wood chips in here. I am cooking the family for Mother's Day. Beautiful bit of meat, slow cooked in the smoker. Beautiful, bloody beautiful. There you go, I'll put on the light, look at that. Oh, nearly dropped the new receiver in the smoker. Look at that. Oh yeah, bloody beautiful. Man, if I had a smell cam, guys. Wow. Okay, guys. Back in the shed. Time to work on the bay Lorrel Bonsai. Okay, guys, so this tree is a bay laurel. I have sprayed all these weeds with weed killer. Not a systemic, it's just a contact one, but I will pull some of the ones out of the front just so it's not obstructing the view. So this bay laurel, basically what we're going to do is we're just going to, the structure on this tree, excuse me, the structure on this tree has already been set, so there's no need to muck around with structure. If there's, okay, so there was 3, so I cut the little one out, just a little guy, cut it out. Basically all we've got to do on this tree is keep cutting back the new growth like this back to a close internode, back to where it first divided from, so that you end up increasing the divisions but nice and tight in the tree. There's no point trimming it out here, okay, and just trimming it out here like this. You'll have a nice outside of the tree, look like a good bonsai, you know, nice and round, beautiful, finished, done. Truth is it's not. Truth is you have to get in here and cut things back to a pretty hard internode, you know, so that you get good branch divisions, ramification. So what I'll do is I'll bring you guys in real close. You're way back there, way back. Me and my lazy video on. It's half the reason I got this new mic is because I was trying to make quality better, but that doesn't help if I'm way back, does it? Turn on another light. How's that? Got another light going now. Right, so, like I say, all I'm doing is anywhere where a branch came from, I'm cutting it back nice and short so that when it grows again, instead of having long leggy growth on the inside and good ramification on the outside, it'll have good branch division and ramification throughout the whole structure of the tree, including the inside of the tree. And that's where your real aim is. If you can get great branch divisions on the inside as well as the outside of your tree, you're well on your way to creating a real masterpiece bonsai. Something that, you know, even if you get the most critical person come and have a look at your tree, they can't fault it because you've done all the hard work early on, cutting it back to short shoots and getting good changes in direction in all your branching because you've cut it back hard all the time, and they won't be able to fault your tree. If you were to not cut it back hard like this every time, they could go back in there and fault how straight some sections are on the inside of your tree and how boring they are until they get to the outside of your tree. But like this they can't, because everything is cut back constantly, cut back really hard. Like I always say, let it grow out really strong, then cut it back hard. Let it grow out strong, cut it back hard. And what that does is it just really gives you really great branch divisions in all your branch structure, and really good, especially as it gets older and older, you get really great twigginess, or, you know, twigs on the outside of your branch structure on the final canopy of your tree. You get this really cool twigginess everywhere. So, jeez. Always cut back hard, let it grow. Cut back hard, let it grow. So you can see I've cut everything that grew this whole year. I've cut it all back really hard. There's almost nothing in here that's long anymore. It's all been cut back really hard. Some of the stuff that had too long an internode, I cut it right back to where I had it last year. So it's actually grown, you know, effectively it's not grown at all that year because I've cut it straight back to where I had it last year, because the new growth that I put on this year I didn't like. So here's an example. I cut it there last year. I don't like the new growth because of this straight section here. So I'm actually going to go a year back. That's actually back to where it was more than a year ago now. So cut it back hard, let it grow. Cut it back hard, let it grow, and you will end up with a tree with awesome branch structure, branch division from the inside all the way to the outside, and it will make it a much more interesting tree, and something that hopefully years to come you could win. If you're a part of a club, you could win one of your local shows or something with it. If you just grow everything out straight and then just trim it on the outside, you'll have a nice outside outline of your tree or silhouette, but you won't have the structure from the beginning. You need structure from the beginning, and that includes the trunk, the roots, the taper of the trunk, taper of all the branches, all the way to the outside, with divisions and direction changes throughout the whole tree. If you can have all of that, if you can have nice roots, nice taper of the trunk all the way up like this one does, taper of the branches, and a nice fat, believable branch for the size of the trunk. You don't want a super skinny, tiny little branch coming off. You want to be able to grow it out super long and get it really fat like this one. So in comparison to the trunk, that branch is super believable, really believable. And then you let it grow, divide, grow, divide, grow, divide, cut it back, keep cutting it back, cut it back, cut it back, let it grow, cut it back, let it grow, cut it back, let it grow. And you get beautiful branch structure within your whole tree. And you naturally, as long as you keep two shoots from one spot, you naturally get really good taper throughout not only your trunk but your branches. You get taper throughout the whole tree and you end up with a beautiful tree to look at. So cheers guys, thanks for watching. I'll give you guys a spin of the tree. I don't have the table with me, but here you go. Bay laurel. It's a bloody beauty of a tree. Cheers guys, catch you later, and thanks for watching. Cheers.